So I just got to the airport. I'm heading to Utah for a spine conference. So I'll be presenting some research there, as well as attending some of the lectures. So it is Thursday. I'll be there till I think Saturday or Sunday, and then I'll head back to San Antonio. But you guys are going to hang out with me this weekend in Utah, and I hope you guys enjoy it. We'll see you in Utah. After 6 long hours, just made it to Utah. It is about 12:30 a.m. About to grab a rental car and then head to the room. Check in with you guys tomorrow.
Relatively unremarkable. I did a CT scan.
So I just got back from the morning session. Just got back to our Airbnb. Pretty sweet Airbnb. I'm gonna show you guys around. So this is the living room here, and a nice view of Salt Lake City. Kind of this whole area here is a view of the city. And we came in last night. You can see all the lights kind of lit up. So very beautiful view of the city. Nice comfy spot. This is the kitchen here. A little dining area. I'm gonna try to take you guys outside also. If I can open this door. So, out on the patio out here, you can see a very beautiful view of the city. It's not as cold as I expected. It's about 20 degrees or so, but I'm outside in a long sleeve shirt, and it's not too bad. So, check out the rest of the house here. Nice little setup here. Some books. Bathroom number 1. And one of the bedrooms here. And then back here is the master bedroom. Say hello to Ariana. Hi. How you doing? Master bedroom. And a master bathroom. So, just gonna hang out for a few hours. May try to do some either snowboarding, or I've never been skiing before, so not sure if I just want to try that out, but go grab some lunch, and we have afternoon sessions, some more lectures this afternoon. I start at 4, so check in with you guys soon. Don't do it. All right, she wanna play games.
Stop.
I'm about to hit you with one of these big monster.
If I run and fall, stop.
That was a week. So we out here at the park, walking around. She wants to play games and
Play in the snow.
throw snowballs at me. Y'all see this? No, I'm not gonna do that. I would do that to her.
Be gentle with me.
Beautiful day out. Just hanging out. About to grab some lunch in a little bit. But here in beautiful Utah. What you got there?
White chocolate mocha, caramel latte.
Which one's better? I think mine is better.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I like white chocolate.
Hey, here come the cops. This girl just climbed over this gate here.
Struggling.
We're not supposed to be doing this. You need to?
Don't bust your butt. How pretty.
So we're here in Salt Lake City, Utah, at my conference that is in Park City, which is about 30 minutes away. This morning we had lectures and we went over some different topics in spine surgery. And then this afternoon we have some more lectures, but they give us like 4 to 5 hours during the day to just enjoy the city. Some people are going skiing, some people are doing snowboarding, but we're just hanging out here at the park today and enjoying this beautiful scenery. What's up, guys? Day number 2 here. I just got back from the morning lecture. For those who may be wondering, like, what is a medical conference and what do we do? How do I get to go to this? Well, medical conferences are when medical professionals get together to discuss certain topics or subjects or the latest in research. Each specialty has conferences to kind of tailor to that specialty. So in anesthesia, they may have an anesthesiology conference, pathology, nephrology, urology. So there's specific conferences for those particular specialties. There's usually one big major conference, which is for orthopedics. It's called the AAOS, the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons. And each year, it varies by location. We get together as orthopedic surgeons and we have lectures, we have discussions, we attend classes, workshops, and all different types of scenarios. And this year it's in Vegas, and that's coming up in March. But spread out throughout the year, there are smaller medical conferences, and it's tailored usually toward one particular aspect of your specialty. So in spine surgery, that's the conference that's here in Utah. It's called the Selby Spine Conference. I have my badge here. Essentially, what this conference is about is essentially meeting to discuss what are the latest kind of things going on in the field of spine surgery. So in the morning time, we have lectures. We have a break in between, and then in the afternoon we have more lectures. And the lectures are given by orthopedic surgeons as well as spine surgeons from all over the U.S. This morning we had lectures on cervical myelopathy as well as cervical radiculopathy, which is compression of the spinal cord or the nerve root in the neck, and what is the kind of best treatment modality for that. So the patient has spinal cord compression in the cervical spine. We can do what's called an ACDF, anterior cervical discectomy infusion. This is when we make an incision on the front portion of the neck here, and we take out the diseased portions of the spine, the arthritis, or there's a mass or a tumor, and then we put a metal cage or a plastic cage. There's different types, and then a plate and some screws. And we do this approach and procedure ourselves. We just move the trachea and the esophagus out of the way, and then you have a lot of nerves in that area you have to worry about. But if we go down to the belly, it's called an anterior lumbar interbody fusion. You make an incision at the inferior portion of your belly, and then that's when a vascular surgeon kind of makes the approach for us. So they come into the operating room with us, they move the aorta and the inferior vena cava out of the way, and then we can go in and do our part, which is taking out the portion of the disease, of the disc that's diseased, and putting a plate, some screws, or implants, or a spacer. So after you finish your residency, your fellowship, and you're a board certified surgeon, or you're out practicing as an attendant, you're required to have what's called CMEs, or continuing medical education. You have to get a certain amount of hours to stay board certified. So doctors and surgeons, what they do, they come to conferences like this to stay active in their certifications. Just like if you're an EMT, or if you're a nurse, or if you are a teacher, you have to maintain some level of certification. And that's one of the ways that we do it here. As residents, there's different scholarships out there. There's different companies that will pay for residents to come to these conferences because they expose you to all different things, to their products, as well as get to know you as residents, as future kind of budding spine surgeons or neurosurgeons, urologists. So for me, at this conference here, I'm actually presenting some research as well. That's what a lot of people do. They come to these conferences and they present research. My research is on ways to reduce recurrent disc herniation. So a patient has a disc herniation in their back, and then they have the surgery, and then they have another disc herniation. I'm looking at ways to kind of prevent that. So I'll be presenting my research tomorrow at this conference here. But there's lots of other neurosurgeons at this conference, as well as orthopedic spine surgeons, who will be presenting some research as well as giving lectures. So I actually applied to get a scholarship and was given that to come out here and present this research. So I kind of covered the expenses, the airfare, and the housing, the food. So that's how most residents are able to go to conferences as such. So, and then staff attending, they make, more money than I do, so they're able to afford things like this. So, but that's kind of what a medical conference is. We have, case discussions. We meet in kind of small groups, as well as discuss certain cases that the surgeons kind of bring and they put on the PowerPoint. Hey, I have this patient that came in. Here are his x-rays, MRIs. This is what I did for him. What do you guys think? So it's a lot of fun. It's very informational as well as educational. And but the plus side, you get to travel and visit beautiful places like this in Utah. So hope you guys understand that a little bit more, and we'll check in with you guys soon.
Rule 15 amino acid peptide manufactured for us by a drug company. We take that peptide, put that on the
So once we have these yellow lines, we know that we're on the trajectory itself. Once we get green lines, we have confirmation we're at the ideal height for the instrumentation. So from here, we'll use a high-speed drill to gain access in the direction. We have a force sensing indicator to let us know that we're skiving or moving off that trajectory. 2, we have the ability to click this in a direction to face that line of sight tracking, so we don't have line of sight issues with the navigation. And then we can also one-hand this instrumentation because it's being held on trajectory.
So I'm just now leaving the course. This morning I present my research as well as receive some more lectures. Sorry I didn't get a chance to vlog yesterday. I've been a little bit under the weather, not feeling too well, but hopefully I'll bounce back here soon. Heading to the airport and then back to sunny Texas. Check in with you guys soon. Just made it back to San Antonio. Had a great time in Utah. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe. New videos coming every week. We'll see you next time.